Building your inning means keep going into different gears. It's really important to understand starting from first gear, then ability to go into second gear, third gear, then coming back to first gear, and then going to fourth gear.
Skip down. One. Green goal second. So you're getting your body and your weight down the wicket with a little skip, bringing it through the gate through mid-off.
So the first thing we need to understand that building an inning is different into different scenarios. You cannot follow the same method if you are batting as an opener or if you're batting at 5 or 6 or 8. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Cricket with Nav. Today we will be talking about building an inning as I promised you in my last video. Look, all of us know that every time when we go to bat, we all want to score big runs. We want to contribute towards the victory of our team. So none of us wants to get out early. So we all want to make big runs, but to play a big inning, there's a process which we have to follow. Whatever we're achieving in life, we need to follow the process. There's always a process. So what we're going to talk today, we'll talk about the process, what we have to do to achieve our goal, which is to play for long period of time on the pitch and at the same time scoring lots of runs as well. So what's the process? So the first thing we need to understand that building an inning is different into different scenarios. You cannot follow the same method if you're batting as an opener or if you're batting at 5 or 6 or 8. In different scenarios, different way to build your inning because the situation demand differently, the scenarios demand differently. Let's see when we are opening or we are batting at number 3 or number 4 and if the wicket's falling early. So if we are in that scenario, we know in cricket that sometimes things get really tough. And that could be a tough situation when the ball is new, the ball is swinging and seaming and lots of fielders are close to us. Then we can afford to play lots of dot balls. We can afford to leave lots of balls. We have to accept all the sledging, all the bowlers on your face, all the fielders on your face, and that's where you play really soft hand. Leave lots of balls. Close your ear to listen any of those things. Absorb all that pressure and try not to get out. This is not the time to play big drives when there are 3 slips and you're getting out in the slip. Absorbing pressure is part of building an inning. The second scenario is you go into a middle order when your team needs 5, 6, 7 runs and over. And this is not the time when you can go and play lots of dot balls or leave lots of balls. But you still want to build your innings because you're just new on the pitch. You don't know the pace of the pitch. You don't know how much is turning or swimming or swinging. You try to rotate your strike. Every opportunity you tap and then you run, or you drive into the gap and you run. And then at the same time, while you're building your inning, you also keep rotating strike and you also keep ticking and you also keep moving your scoreboard.
It's a really important part of those middle overs in a one-day game in particular, where you need to get off strike, make sure the scoreboard's always moving forward, and you're giving yourself the best chance to score off every ball. This is a drill here where I've got 4 goals set up, a white goal and a green goal on the offside, an orange goal on the leg side with also a yellow goal through mid-wicket. And your challenge will be we've got the catapult here. You can use a coach if you haven't got one of these. It's going to pop the ball up. You're going to skip down the wicket, and you've got to get yourself in a position where you can hit it through each gate. This is going to be a little challenge for me. See how many times I can hit it through the right gates in order, and see how efficient I can be and how many gates I can hit in order. So we'll start off. Turn the machine off. Set it off. Right. So the white goal first. Skip down. 1. Green goal second. So you're getting your body and your weight down the wicket with a little skip, hitting it through the gate, through mid-off there. Now let's go through the leg side, through that orange gate. Getting your head in line. Missed that, I'll have to do that one again. So you're getting your head in line with the ball. Nice straight bat, full face, hitting it through mid-on. And then this one, much as you can, keeping your head still, but getting your weight right around the ball so you can force it through that mid-wicket gap. And there's how you.
So now once you are in, either as an opener or middle order, now your ability to play to your strengths, to target weaker bowlers, your ability to hit the ball into the gaps, your ability to play around the fielders is key to build your innings and go and make massive runs. Your technique is one thing where you have managed to play. Your technique is required to play those shots, but at the same time, mentally, to understand the scenario, to understand which bowler to target, understand to which bowler not to hit, understand where to hit, where not to hit, is so important for building your inning. Building your inning is not just to start getting a really good start and then not scoring. Building your inning means keep going into different gears. It's really important to understand starting from first gear, then ability to go into second gear, third gear, then coming back to first gear, and then going to fourth gear. That is the key for making big runs. Those players who's playing beautiful shots and going straight to the fielders, I rather like to play late cut because there's no third man. I rather like to sweep because there's no deep fine leg. I rather go over extra cover rather than playing along the ground if there's a ball full. I rather like to go cross the line if I am in rather than keep hitting straight to mid off or mid on and just nudge it towards square leg and mid wicket to get run. So those things are really important. Once you are in, be confident, play your games, play your shots, try to improvise. Once you are in, your eyesight is in. You cannot start in first gear and carry on first gear for all 30, 40, 50 overs. You will not be able to score big runs. So that's really another very massive point. Play to your strength, improvise, try to be confident, start playing your shots. Start looking a bit wider picture, where the gaps are. How can I move this fielder from there to there? All these things are really important. And another massive point, guys, visualization. Trust me, it helps massively. Before the game, you visualize where you're going to play your shot, how you're going to play different bowlers. You visualize you making big runs. You visualize you making hundreds. All those information in your head helps massively. Batting is an instinctive game, so you see the ball, you hit the ball, but those little information helps a lot. So once you know there's no third man and you're just reacting to the ball, and as the ball comes, and then you see it's a good length ball, but it's a little bit outside of stump, rather than you defend the last minute, you just tap it because you have those information in your head. Oh, there was no third man. Dot ball turned into a one run, and also now you're on a non-striker end. So many times we have seen we missed a single and then we get out next ball. It happens. It has happened to me many times. So it's really important. Be focused, be active, be proactive, be smart, be clever, be light on your feet. Be at your best at that time, because you know one single ball can change the whole scenario. That one ball could be a six, or that one ball could be you out of the ground. That one ball could be a solid, nice defense, or that one ball could send you back to the pavilion and then you're sitting all day just watching other people batting. So many times it's not technique, it's just stupid decision making. We take wrong decisions and then we get out. Prepare yourself well, visualize big inning, visualize big runs, visualize success. Once you go, you should be well prepared. Try to understand the situation and try to understand the conditions well. Play to the conditions, play to the situation, and once you are in, then go and play your strong game and make lots of runs. If you are scared of getting out, you will get out. Always think big, always think positive, always think you're going to go and make hundreds and fifties and big runs and you're going to win games for your team. If you get out, you get out. We all eventually get out anyway. So why you think the worst? Think for the best. Hit the like button, guys, if you like the video. Subscribe the channel if you haven't subscribed it yet. And I'll see you very soon in my next video.